Hey guys, Adam Tanner here from fitnessforlife365.com, and in this video we'll talk about Wonderboy Thompson versus Darren Till. First of all, I wasn't gonna make this video, but I got irritated with some of the comments, especially people saying they both have 17 fights in MMA, so they have equal experience. Really? I understand that Liverpool fans are getting behind Darren Till, but let's not disrespect Wonderboy Thompson here because they are not even on the same level. Can Darren Till win? Yes, with the support of Liverpool fans, which I'm gonna post a couple of links there to see how nuts their fans are, and they will be Irish fans. And by Liverpool, I'm actually more referring to Liverpool FC because, let's face it, it's the biggest club there. Sorry, Everton fans. But yeah, they both have 17 fights, so they have equal experience. Okay. I want you to name one decent welterweight that Darren Till beat. They don't really exist. And Donald Cerrone is an amazing, phenomenal fighter, but he is not a welterweight, and he doesn't handle shots very well. We've seen him against RDA twice. We've seen him against Anthony Pettis, Nate Diaz. There's a lot of guys like that he could not stand with. We've seen him with also Robbie Lawler. He did an amazing job against Robbie. George Masvidal. And Masvidal and RDA and all these guys are actually lightweights, him included. He's a very, very small welterweight. It's not that impressive. Darren Till is huge. A guy who's probably 220 pounds. When you outweigh someone with 40 pounds, skills can't be really tested. You can't say, oh, he's got way better skill than Donald Cerrone, that's why I knocked him out in the first round. No, there is the size difference as well. And Donald Cerrone is no Wonderboy Thompson. Besides Donald Cerrone, there is no, maybe Nicholas he's an alright fighter. He's not a top level fighter, but he's an alright fighter. And it was a draw. Like, he couldn't even beat him. And his other two UFC fights were decisions. With someone who's known for his power, can't even finish 3 average UFC fighters, to put him as the same level as Wonderboy Thompson. So yes, he has 17 fights and Thompson has also 17 fights. The thing is, Thompson has been in the UFC since his 6th fight. He has 12 fights in the UFC. And who did he, he beat Robert Whittaker. He knocked out Robert Whittaker, his only knockout loss, the middleweight champion. Beat Patrick Cote, Jake Ellenberg, Rory McDonald at his best, Johnny Hendricks. What he did to Johnny Hendricks should be illegal. I'm sorry, but don't dare and compare Darren Till's CV with Wonderboy Thompson's CV. Even if he knocks him out in the first round, you can't compare what this guy did with what this guy. It's not fair. Look, this is showing zero respect for Wonderboy. He's an amazing, amazing fighter. Also, let's not forget about his 57-0 kickboxing record. He got a draw with Woodley. The second fight, most people think he won it. Still a very, very close fight. The only time he lost clearly was against Matt Brown in his second UFC fight, when Matt Brown was a legend and he was just getting in his second fight. And this fight, most of it went to the ground. And there was other comments diminishing Wonderboy ground game. Wonderboy has a rear naked choke submission in 2010. That's 8 years ago. It's not like the guy is a complete novice on the ground. I bet he's even better than Darren Till on the ground. He has a first degree black belt in Jiu-Jitsu and a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and under her, because you can't compare for example, with all due respect to John Kavanagh, you can't compare a black belt from Kavanagh to a black belt from Gracie, or black belt from Sarah, or Eddie Bravo, or like, it's just, there's different levels. And his black belt is his brown belt is as legit as they come. It comes from an 8th degree belt. Like, this is the guy who gave him his. It's honestly as tough as they come. And he also trains with Chris Weidman. There's no doubt. And he also trained with who's I'm thinking, GSP. These are two of the best guys on the ground in the UFC. So don't worry about him getting taken to the ground against someone who is a stand-up fighter as well. The fight stays standing up. I just don't see it. Can Darren Till win? Yes, but Darren talked about his weight, his walk-around weight, and he's talking about how insanely big he is. And just a few weeks after his fight, he was saying that he walks around 94, 95 kilos, around 205 pounds. And he's getting way and way bigger. So you gotta assume this kid walks around 220 pounds. When Wonderboy, we know that he walks around 187 pounds. That's almost 40 pounds weight difference. But if we talk about his power, didn't Wonderboy take power shots from Tyron Woodley in both fights and he still was able to stay in it? He's a guy who can't take a punch. Their records are not comparable, and Darren has so much to do to be compared to Wonderboy, and winning that fight doesn't justify him being in the same sentence as Wonderboy when it comes to accomplishment. No, who's better when it comes to accomplishment. So please don't come to my channel and diminish fighters like that. Give them their credit. I understand that you're very passionate about your fighter, and I think Darren Till is an amazing fighter, but come on, let's be fair here. They both 6 feet tall. I think Wonderboy probably has a little bit more of reach, maybe half an inch more reach. Honestly, if I have to give it, I'm giving it to Wonderboy, but the size and Liverpool, especially Liverpool crowd, this is just a huge advantage. I still don't think Darren is ready, and Wonderboy has been tested like that before. His fight with Rory McDonald in Canada. I mean, beating Rory McDonald is impressive to begin with, but beating Rory in Canada, he's probably ready. And I'm not comparing Canadian fans with Liverpool fans, because Liverpool fans are like, if we're talking about crazy and how much passion they have, Canadian fans will probably be here, Liverpool fans will be like way over there. And I'm gonna post a video of Liverpool here in the Shire in Melbourne when they were playing, well, an Australian team, can't remember who, but 95,000 people got up and started singing "You Will Never Walk Alone" in Australia. Yes, there was a lot of English people there, but still, to get every single soul. I was there, I was in the stadium, and yes, I was one of the people singing. Yeah, again guys, my pick is Wonderboy Thompson. If you think differently, let me know in the description box. Who has a better career, more impressive, even kickboxing? Wonderboy. Who's faster? Wonderboy. More accurate? Wonderboy. More powerful? I'm gonna give everything to Darren except for kicking. I'm gonna give that to Wonderboy. On the ground, again, well, the skill-wise, Wonderboy does, of course, have better ground game, but does Darren Till size would make him dominate him on the ground? Maybe. Be quiet. Sorry guys. Hunter, of course, trying to ruin my video. attention W. You know what I mean. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions regarding MMA and especially regarding fitness or nutrition, by now you know that I'm a nutritionist and a personal trainer. Just message me on my Instagram, and don't forget to follow at Fitness for Life 365. I hope you have a good one. Let me know what you think.